What's up? So today I just wanted to talk about Frederick Dodson. I know I talked about him in another video and I was listening to his book again and it got me thinking, and I did a couple of exercises out of the book and that actually had me feeling pretty good. Now what he talks about in this book is, the parallel universes of self. That's what the book is called. But what he talks about is something similar that I've heard from other people like Esther Hicks, which is to reach, basically, she calls it reaching for the better feeling thought, but really what we can talk about it as is feeling a state that is natural, feeling a way that is natural when it comes to your desire, because a lot of times you might feel like it's just too big of a stretch. Too big. Whether you're thinking about making $1 million a year, for an example, or you're thinking about being happily in that relationship, your present state of being feels uncomfortable when you say either of those things to yourself. And most likely it is because your current outer circumstances have not reflected to you that that is something that could be possible for you. Or something that would be easy. You have conflicting thoughts. One of the things that he gave an example of is you want to make a lot of money, but you also have a belief that in order to make a lot of money, you also have to work really hard. And you also have a belief or also a thought that you don't want to work hard. You don't want to slave away to earn money. You don't want to be trapped and hating the time that you're putting in to make this money. You want to do something that is more easygoing, or not necessarily easygoing, but something that you enjoy to do. You don't want it to be such a grind. So these are conflicting ideas, and this is really pulling and tugging at your energy, and it's creating resistance. It's creating inner tension. And what you can do though is you have the ability now. You can think, okay, let's go through different thoughts and see how much resistance I have. You can feel that internal resistance that you're having to these different ideas. So you can say, okay, well, I could make 500K, and maybe it still doesn't feel good inside. So you're still having the resistance there. So you say, okay, well, I could find it. A lot of people are making money online. Maybe that feels about the same. Basically what you're doing is you are now reaching for relief, is what he says in the book. You want this state of relief. Here we've called it before relaxation, and both of those terms are very accurate as to what you're looking for, because that's going to mean that you're not in a state of tension anymore. The state of tension arises because you don't feel that this is possible for you. Or at the current time that you're at, the current space and state of being that you're at, it doesn't feel good, because it feels like you are lying to yourself, or it feels like you are not in alignment with what you're saying. So you just keep going through thoughts. You just keep going through different thoughts. Well, it could be possible that I could be successful. Other people that I know are successful. People are making money. I know that people have given me a compliment about this thing that I do. Maybe I could do something. Maybe there's a possibility for me to be able to do something where I enjoy making money. And any of these thoughts, they can all sit in different levels of you feeling good or resisting them. But you want to keep going through this exercise until you start to get that sense of relief, and until those thoughts, you just feel relaxed saying them. And from that point, now you're in a state of relaxation. Now you're in a state where you're not carrying all this anxious energy, all this tension, all this resistance. And now you are entering in a space where you can manifest from here. You can now create that idea, or dwell in that feeling of relief, and that feeling of, yes, this is possible for me. I believe this. I truly know this. And my state of being knows this. And there's not this anxious, weird energy, tension here. And now you're really open yourself up to that possibility, because again, if you are trying to go for something and it feels it's like a train that's going too fast and you're trying to hop onto it because it's too large of a goal for your inner self or whatever to accept at this point in time, it's going to be a lot of a struggle to do it. It's going to be there's going to be this tension. And again, these aren't hard or fast rules. I know a lot of people, including Neville Goddard, would say, live in the assumption, just keep doing it, just keep telling yourself it. And that can work as well, because again, you get your mind, you focus on it so much and dwell in that affirmation / scene / whatever it is so much that you begin to become more comfortable with it. But what we're talking about right now is another avenue to get there, to get into a state maybe where if that is causing resistance, if those affirmations that are still feeling like too much of a stretch, then give this a shot. Can't hurt. And with that, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Frederick Dodson. It's the same kind of concept, similar as in transurfing, what Vadim calls as visualizing the process. So it's not like you are visualizing yourself at this very end heightened state of like being a billionaire or having the wife and the kids or whatever. It is something that is along the way that you could, it's possible that this person, that we could get along. It's possible that I could get along with somebody, that we could enjoy spending our time together, and that it could be possible that I find somebody really attractive who we are super attracted to each other. And it's just that possibility, because that possibility sometimes feels more comfortable than the for sure thing, the exact color Lamborghini that you want to drive, whatever it is. Just, of course, that's just, the token example, like the Lamborghini or the fucking car or the house or the significant other, whatever. But for anything, it's sometimes easier to do this. And with that, guys, let me know what else you guys want me to cover. I'm loving the exercise even of just doing these videos. I'm enjoying the process of even just doing them for myself and seeing myself. Because once again, I tell you guys that, there's something powerful about talking to yourself, speaking to yourself in the mirror. And if you can see yourself, now you are engaging in yourself more, and you're entering that observer more that we talk about in transurfing and in Eckhart Tolle. And yeah, guys, it's good stuff. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. And like I said, drop me a comment down below. And if you like this video, subscribe and tell me what you want to see more of, because I've got a lot of ideas, a lot of things that I've seen, a lot of books that I have, and a lot of topics to cover. So take care, and I will see you guys next time.